Hi, everyone.
Good morning.
So we just decided to do a weekend on the whim over at Lazy Days here in Tampa, Florida. And we thought today one of the things we could do that we haven't yet done and we wanted to do was check out Fort DeSoto State Park, which is down in St Pete Beach. So we spent a little
pack up the soda because we're on the road.
And so we'll show you Fort DeSoto today. So stay tuned. RV with the Laws. And someone hit the HSN outlet yesterday.
I mean, when in Rome, I'm taking in all the sights.
She is a tourist, folks. All right, so it is time to hit the road. So, here we are at one of the waterfront campgrounds at Fort DeSoto Park in Pinellas County, which was a fairly short trip down here from Lazy Days. From what we can tell, the sites so far give you this grill, electric and water, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're missing
Sewer.
But, nice. So this is Fort DeSoto Park and one of the campsites here. I think this is site 187. I'll double check. Right on the water. Beautiful. Actually, this is site 204 if you want to be right on the water. Nice. So, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of driving through here, and the laundry, or not laundry, but the bathhouses are nice, clean, well maintained. Everything you look for in a bathhouse. They have a number of pull-through sites, which are nice for the big rigs. There's a little bit of concern in some places with low-hanging trees, but I don't see anything other than a few palm fronds, which really wouldn't hurt your roof if it's scraped along the top. It's not like it's oak trees hanging down and that sort of thing. But here, I'll just kind of shoot along here as we go. The sites are not paved, but they are hard-packed sand, which you would expect along a barrier island in Florida. And the water sites are amazing. They're right out on the water. Quite nice. I would definitely camp here.
You can put water on board, but you can't dump water off board.
You just have to go to the dump station.
Wait, don't.
Yep, these folks are backing in. I'll cut through maybe. No, I can't. It's a one-way loop through here. So, yeah. I think Fort DeSoto Park, I can see why it gets a TripAdvisor. I think it's like 4.5 stars or something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's. I can also see why it would fill up. But right now, gosh, it's quite empty. And this is mid-September on a Sunday. So potentially people have already checked out, since checkout is apparently at 11 a.m. Mm-hmm. And it's around 2:20 in the afternoon. So people.
It's very naturey.
Very naturey. But I think that's what a lot of people are looking for when they're camping. Not everyone wants the glamping resort. Not everyone.
I do.
Oh, Mom said she did.
Right here. Mm-hmm. Glamper. You can tell.
I'm not. And I'm not even trying to fake it until I make it.
So, folks, this whole RV with the laws thing started with me saying, hey, we could trade our boat in for this used Class C RV for like almost an even trade. You want to try camping, honey?
No. What we got, though, is what Cousin Eddie traded in to get the tenement on wheels.
Yes, we did. But you were willing to give it a shot.
I did.
And of course, I broke you in at Fort Wilderness and Disney. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then she loved camping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's great. This is very naturey. Very, very.
So you wouldn't like camping here?
Okay, here's what I would like.
Well, Mom hates it.
Well, I don't hate it. I'd like if we had one of these waterfront sites to maybe sit out and watch.
Have a boat? Rent a boat?
Well, for us, that means we're going to end up buying a boat, so hold on. But for me, I'd like to sit out and watch the sunset and have a cocktail and sit there. But there's not a lot for my kid to do here because there's nature things.
Bike riding. Let's go find out what there is for kids to do here. We only took a ride through part of it so far.
Right. So, I mean...
But he could ride his bike. That's what I used to do when I camped. We went riding bikes.
But you didn't camp in such a naturey place. I've been to where you camped.
We
nature.
can't in a nature place.
Okay, all that I'm saying is...
You tell her, Al.
We can't in Scouts, Mom. That is nature.
Okay, this is more nature-y. I have a feeling that there are things here that can bite you, sting you, and poison
Bite
you.
you, sting you.
Right.
These guys are having some trouble with their fifth wheel.
Hey, that
I'm
Zika
not
warning,
having trouble.
She's got her walkie-talkie, though.
it's her cell phone.
Using it as a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Anyhow, once these people manage to get their unit parked,
Unit.
we'll go look at the rest of the park and show you that.
Uh-huh.
Be right back. Did you have a thought?
It's very nature.
Fifth time. She said that. Fifth.
And it's not like you could like jump in the pool, if you will, at the end of the campsite. There's things in that water that will.
They don't
take
want
off
you
your
to
leg.
swim in there. The current's too strong.
Yeah, aka alligators.
If people
that
don't
will
listen
bite
to
off
us,
your
then
leg.
you're gonna
Ocean
die.
alligators? Is that what it is?
We live in a place where alligators come up and go near the, and sharks go in the river.
Yes.
No, sharks go in the ocean.
Well, allegedly, but in Ormond Beach, they come up the Halifax River.
So you can tell that she's a nature preserve type person.
No, she's a
Can't wait to get out
reserve type person.
back to
Listen,
nature.
if they needed something, they would be the first ones to call me and say, raise money for me. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. And I respect the fact that it's their home and that they defend their home by biting.
All right, so this one, folks, sites 1 through 85 is the low limb area where they're saying no travel trailers or motorhomes. So what we saw previously with sites 86 and up was actually motorhome friendly.
What are
These
those
are nice,
crosses for?
Maybe for fishing poles or something. But let's say this, if you've got a pop-up or you want to come tenting, this side is great because you've got a lot of sites that are on the water and quite nicely separated, I might add, from your neighbors, with a lot of vegetation in between. So I think,
where things
oh my God, the privacy here I think is excellent on this particular. Let's turn in here for a minute. Wow, right here on the water.
What are those crosses?
Look like something you hang something on.
So you can decorate, hang planters?
Maybe it's for planters, maybe it's for kayaks, I don't know. I really don't know.
No, me either.
There's the little ones on it.
A rogue kid.
Yeah. Water, she's got her life
Probably just
preserver.
looking for something they
I
want
see
to
some
bring
kayakers. This is nice.
They're paddle boarding.
Look at this, it's like a covered, screened-in pavilion. Looks like it has a big fireplace in it. Good for group camping, like the Scouts or things like that. This is a very Florida wooded campground. All right, so that was, you know, an exploratory trip on our part.
6 miles.
An exploratory trip on our part to check out Fort DeSoto for possible camping, and we would definitely do a weekend there, I think, right?
Yes.
And, you know, certainly if you're a kayaker or a boater, or they got lots of hiking trails here, this is a great park for that. Everything's very nicely kept. It's clean.
Definitely need a tow car.
You are close to everything around the Tampa St. Pete area. And it's quite nice.
Maybe a bicycle and a tow car.
Bicycles, yes. Absolutely. So one of the things that I ended up researching after our electrical issues we had in a couple of parks on our summer mega road trip, and I found out about it from the folks, the guys at the RV Geeks, and that is a Hughes Autoformer. This is a contraption that basically steps up low voltage and surge protects down high voltage to help protect your bus, your RV. We have a Progressive Industries power management system which will kill the power to the bus if it falls outside of the appropriate parameters, but the Hughes Autoformer works to keep bad electrical systems in parameter. So here's a quick shot, if you will. It is not waterproof, so I cover it up with this trash can, and I keep it off the ground. So this is it. Simple box, plugs into the pedestal power. It comes with a chain to connect it to the pedestal so no one will steal it, and then you plug your RV power cord into that. Simple what it does, but in the end it will help protect some very expensive electrical stuff on your bus. It comes with a voltage meter which we have connected inside the bus, and we can see just what the voltage is, and it's right at 125 volts. So I don't think there are any electrical issues here at Lazy Days in Tampa. But our first real test will be when we go back to Stone Mountain in November, because I know they have some electrical issues up there, although it won't be a hot day, and it will be a full park then, but it won't be hot. So it'll be a very interesting test to see how the Hughes Autoformer works in a known bad situation. But here at Lazy Days, it's got our voltage right where we need to be, and it's rock solid, and no complaints with that. So far 2 thumbs up, and a thank you to the guys at RV Geeks for bringing a Hughes Autoformer to our attention. It has solved our electrical issues in those parks where it's really bad. So thanks, guys.
Please subscribe to our channel.